Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about NIO. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing a video about NIO, and as you guys can see, NIO today again up 5.42%, and I think NIO actually did hit an all-time new high today, which is absolutely amazing. Super excited to see that, really that NIO has been growing a lot, and really the growth has been consistent with NIO. If you guys don't know what NIO actually does as a company, NIO is an EV company based out of China. They produce luxury EV cars. Looking at the 5-year chart, this thing IPO'd September 12th of 2018, currently up 855%. Looking at the 1-year chart, this thing is up 1,723%. I'll say this time and time again that I do think NIO stock is the biggest growth stock of 2020, and it's going to be the biggest growth stock of 2021, really picking up a lot of traction. Looking at the 3-month chart, currently up 165.47%, and looking at the 1-month chart, it is up 21.67%. And last but not least, the 1-week chart, we're up 12.21%. Now, the biggest question here is, as NIO's breaching all-time highs or hitting all-time highs, and it leads people to ask, is now a good time to pick up NIO stock at $57.37? Is it too expensive to pick up NIO stock? And obviously everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But for me, I don't think it's too expensive right now to pick up NIO stock, because I do know that NIO is going to be growing for a very long time. Coming up on January 9th, we do get the long-awaited NIO Day, which analysts are super stoked for. There's probably going to be a lot of volatile movement. It's probably going to be a lot of big movement for NIO stock that could actually push it to new levels. I'm not going to be surprised if NIO makes a 10% jump or even a 15% jump during or after NIO Day. Now, all things considered, even analysts themselves said that they're expecting a big move from NIO after NIO Day, that basically they said the stock could run for days after NIO Day. On NIO Day, we're going to get a little bit of a snapshot of basically where the company is going to be headed over the next couple of years. Really, what people are most excited for is the 150 kilowatt battery. Earlier in the year of 2020, NIO did announce that they're going to be launching a 100 kilowatt battery. Now they upgraded it up all the way up to 150 kilowatt battery, which is a huge catalyst in the EV game. A lot of people really do look towards the battery kind of, as a huge catalyst, just due to the simple fact that most people complain that a lot of these EV cars don't get enough range, but NIO stepping up to the plate, really providing a battery that gets you a long, good charge. Now, the biggest thing that really people are waiting for, and it's probably the most anticipated, is the release of NIO's new sedan. Now, taking a look at it from a bigger perspective, why is this such a big deal? Not only is this a very good stepping stone for NIO as a company in itself, because Tesla's expansion into China has started to become a lot more rampant. NIO dropping a sedan to be able to compete with Tesla's Model 3 is just absolutely humongous, and it just goes to show that NIO is taking the competition seriously. But on top of all that, this is going to be NIO's only sedan. So if you guys don't know, NIO only actually has SUVs right now, but the fact that NIO is finally dropping a sedan on the market, it's super exciting. It goes to show the merit. It goes to show that the company is expanding with plans. NIO does also have plans to drop another sedan, an SUV, and a minivan as well. A lot of people are really expecting like a big upwards movement, especially because, this NIO Day only happens once a year, and not to mention as well, the only thing that people are kind of skeptical about is like, could the stock crash after NIO Day? For me, I don't think the stock is going to crash after NIO Day. Yes, you may see like a small pullback. People always do like to take profits. But for me, like I said, I'm NIO. It's all about the long haul, because NIO in itself is probably not done growing. It's not going to be done growing for a very long time. NIO, currently the top EV company in China, ranked among its competitors, whether that be Li Auto or XPeng. NIO currently leading them in share price and sales as well. We did get a look at NIO's December deliveries, and they were absolutely amazing. NIO delivered 7,000 vehicles, which was a lot from the previous year, and also up 2,000 vehicles from November as well. Now, the biggest question is, where is NIO stock going to be headed by the end of the year? I've said this time and time again that I do think NIO stock is going to be headed towards $100 by the end of the year. And the reason I say this is because I know that NIO Day in itself is going to be a big event, but the dropping of a new sedan and a bigger and better battery are already two huge catalysts in the game that's going to drive NIO stock upward. But as NIO continues to expand, as NIO continues to really develop itself as a company, it's only going to start growing up from here. NIO having plans to expand into Europe by the middle of 2021 is just absolutely a huge stepping stone. We did see that XPeng actually already made the step to do that. They started selling cars in Norway. Once NIO actually starts selling cars in a different market other than China, it's really going to start expanding its company, and the share price is going to start going up from there. Even taking a look at the big catalyst in itself, you take a look overall that NIO's working very, very hard on developing and perfecting a self-autonomous driving technology, which is another huge catalyst in the EV game. Now, taking a look at it, there's a lot of companies out there who are racing to be the first company to perfect the self-autonomous driving technology. NIO, also one of those competitors, is trying really hard to perfect it as well. But NIO is also trying to roll out a whole business behind the self-autonomous driving technology. They're trying to roll into a robo-taxi delivery service. Basically, these cars operate on themselves, pick people up, drop people off all over China, but there's actually nobody in the car in itself. And for me, that's a huge catalyst in its own, that NIO's really working hard to perfect the self-autonomous driving technology. But on top of it altogether, rolling a whole new business line out of it is just super, super innovative. And that's probably what I love about NIO stock the most, and NIO as a company, is they really do use technology to their advantage. They really make sure that all their cars are super, super innovative, and they also make sure that their technology and their cars are up to date. If you have actually seen inside of a NIO car, they're actually really, really nice. But on top of all that, NIO expecting $960 million in revenue by the next quarter. I think it's actually going to be a lot higher. I think they'll actually reach the billion mark in revenue. And NIO, like I said, combating the competition of Tesla is super, super important. We've seen Tesla, it's growing like crazy. Elon Musk, now the richest man in the world, really just from Tesla alone is growing like crazy. But NIO, to combat that competition of Tesla's expansion into China, not only is dropping a new sedan to be able to compete with Tesla, but is now dropping a used car dealership, or basically now NIO selling used cars to basically combat Tesla's expansion into China as well. NIO working really, really hard to really remain the top EV company of China. And I do think that NIO will beat Tesla in China. I don't think that Tesla is going to overturn NIO as a company in China. And I know what people are going to say, Tesla's Model Y did sell out in just a couple of days. But, Tesla does have that more established brand. Once NIO actually gets on the road more, once actually NIO starts to continue to grow and expand, along with the EV market in general, and the EV market maturity continues to mature even more than it is now, I know that NIO stock is going to be growing a lot higher. And the biggest thing here is, like, a lot of big time analysts are behind NIO stock. That means I think it's honestly too big to fail at this point. Yes, the bear side, people don't think that NIO stock should be this high, but NIO and its company has delivered time and time again. Even big time analysts like Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Deutsche Bank have had huge analyst upgrades and have proven time and time again that, they're super, super bullish on the EV industry, but they're also super, super bullish on NIO as a company. This is why I do think that NIO stock is going to get $100. I do think that NIO stock will hit $100 in the year of 2021. And I do think that the stock is going to continue to grow more and more throughout the years. And I don't think people should actually sell their position. For this, I do think that NIO is more of a long-term play. I think people should actually take the time and hold NIO. I don't think I'm going to be selling NIO for a very long time. Not in the facts that I hope that it's going to be a $3,000 stock one day or anything like that, but I just know that there's so much more growth from the company in itself that I do know that NIO right now at these prices, it's not just going to stay at these prices. I know that it's going to go up from here, and I know that as it continues to grow, expand, and deliver more vehicles, drop more vehicle lines, and develop the battery and continue its expansion into Europe and all around the world, hopefully, I know that NIO stock is going to be a lot higher than it is now. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of NIO stock. Do you think NIO is a good buy, $57.37? Let me know down in the comment section, guys, if you guys are excited for NIO Day, if you guys own NIO stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.